Good morning. We're coming to you live from Burro Base Camp this morning. Thought we would have coffee with you as we're getting ready to have a pretty busy day. And so we are just between morning feeding and everybody's eating, and it's the time of the day where we've checked in with all the burros and made sure that everybody's okay. And volunteers haven't quite showed up, although they might be here by the time we finish this up. So it's a very peaceful time. It's very quiet. You can see the trees are starting to bloom, get their leaves, and the grass is green, and definitely springtime. It's pretty warm this morning. I think it's already in the 60s. Plane flying over top. Birds are singing, and it's pretty peaceful. So just thought I'd give you a walk around. We have an event later today that we're heading out to with some burros, and so we won't be here at our normal live time, but we have a lot of updates. So I figured we could check in this morning, have coffee with these guys, and say hello to everybody. We'll walk around to see Miss Laney. So we, like I said, an event later today. We're taking 3 burros to a corporate event, and so we're all loaded up and ready to do that. You're going to see lots of changes in the pens today as we walk around. We've made a lot of movement. Sarah and I were busy yesterday and got some of these guys moved around and some pen shifts made. You can see at this time of day that our pens have not been scooped yet. So there's proof that they're not always clean. This is Etta. So Etta moved to the mom and baby pen yesterday. She came in with the Outlaws. She was the lone girl on the truck, one brave lady. And Etta is 4. And Etta is very gentle. She's letting us touch her and rub on her. We got all of her auction stickers cut off of her yesterday. She got a good brushing, and she's haltering very nicely. She's leading really nicely. We're starting to touch feet, and that's our next goal, is to get her back feet addressed. Out of the shadow, you can see that her back feet are a little bit long. Not in terrible condition, but just long toes. And that's just long time, either no trims or between trims, and her wear pattern is just not wearing them down. So we'll get working on Etta's feet and getting her handling her feet, but she's going to be a great adoption candidate coming up here very soon. And like I said, she's a 4-year-old Jenny, very nice, sweet personality. She didn't really have anybody that she was bonded with in the back pen, and we thought that she would have a better opportunity for interaction and to get to know some friends up here. So she came up yesterday. Sarah and I walked her from the back arena pen up to the moms and babies pen. For those of you that have been to Burro Base Camp, that's quite a distance. We put a halter on her, and we put 2 lead ropes in the event that one of us fails. We have a backup, but she walked really, really nicely through the gates. Jolie was our gate manager and got all the gates done. And she moved in quite nicely. So she's doing pretty well, figuring out her spot in the eating pattern. Here we have, at this trough, we have Sally on the backside. That's Peanut, Mouse, Mystic, and Mirage. So Mr. Peanut got castrated yesterday. You can see he's up and doing really well. He was out in the pasture running yesterday afternoon. And so one more checkbox as far as the medical stuff go. We now officially have no jacks on site. So Peanut is castrated. He received all his vaccines. He was an excellent patient. Here's little Mouse. Trying not to put my shadow on top of the donkey. Sorry about that. The sun's pretty bright coming up. Mouse is doing quite well. For those of you that do not know, we did lose Mouse's mom, Magic, a week ago Thursday. She had been having some medical complications. We don't have all the answers, but She did pass away last Thursday afternoon. So Mouse and Peanut have done really well. They're bonded pretty good. We had moved Magic out of this pen prior to her passing. Mouse has been a little bit sad without her mom, but she has bonded up with this group of 4, and these guys stay pretty tight together. As you can see, they're sharing their food. Miss Mystic is the second one in, right behind Mouse, and she is pregnant, and she is teasing us this week. She keeps giving us signs that look like she's about to go into labor, but baby is still tucked in. But her back end her milk has filled up and her back end has elongated. So we're kind of expecting it any day and really hoping that it's not today while we're out at our event. So Mystic, you need to cross your legs today. Here's Peanut. Say, I was a big brave boy yesterday. Peanut also went to farrier school a week ago Saturday for the students to have donkeys to practice on. He was an excellent behaved donkey. He did get tired. It was a long day for a little guy. He's not even 1 yet. But he learned a lot about gentling and a lot about handling, and he did really, really well with that day. So lots of great leading practice. He had practice being tied. He had practice getting handled by a whole bunch of different people, and he's really interactive in the pen now, which is super fun. Here is Miss Lainey. Lulu. She has an itch. Please hold. Lulu. It's a very bad itch, apparently. Oh, there is Lulu. Here is Lulu. So Lainey is very interactive still. She loves to be the center of attention. Here's her friend Peanut right here because he's worried he's going to miss something. Right? You were such a good boy yesterday. Such a good boy. Yes. So here is Miss Sally. She saw Dr. Hupp again yesterday. You can see that she is in her Cavella boots once again. We made a medication change yesterday. We're still doing our best to get her comfortable and get her legs back on track and have them feel good. And it's been a bit of a challenge, but she's on a new medication now, so we're doing meds 3 times a day and hoping that that will provide her with some relief. So Etta, Sally, Mirage, Mouse, Mystic, Peanut, Miss Reba, who's Lainey's mom, is over here. She's doing great. She's enjoying her daily grain. We have all these guys back onto Formula 707 fly control as of a week ago Monday. So this pen, the West pen, and what was the quarantine pen, which you'll see is gone now, we're all receiving Formula 707 fly control. We also did sand treatment last week on this pen and on the West pen. Sorry about that. We had a little technical difficulty, but we are back. That was 100% the operator at the helm. I do not have my camera person at this hour of the day, so bear with me. I'm really sorry about that. When one does not turn off the Wi-Fi connection, one loses Wi-Fi when you walk away from Wi-Fi. So we'll head out from here and continue to give you some updates. If you follow us on Facebook, Instagram, etc., you should be seeing lots of event updates. It's getting to be event season, right, Miss Lainey? Lots of people coming to visit the Lainey. Yes? Yes? Tell them have a great day. Have a great day. So we're ramping up, doing lots of preparation around here, getting ready for the start of Wild Ass Yoga, which starts on May 9th. That is a yoga session led by Danny of Ashva Yoga, and she does an amazing job. She's an incredible instructor. It is a yoga session that is conducive to any level, any ability. She makes lots of modifications for everybody that's there. And it is fantastic. I can't say enough about the physical aspects of the sessions. I can't say enough about the community that gathers and how much fun we have with the burros. It is just all around great fun. That will be one Saturday a month through October, weather permitting. And last year we lucked out very well with our weather. So you can see, here's our rig hooked up, ready to roll. We've got our brand new temporary panels, which were donated to us, that we're taking to hold the guys in at the place that we're setting up today. Trailer's all hooked up, ready to roll. And we have all of our merchandise and marketing materials and everything ready to go with us. Here's the puppies. Hey, hi, Boo Bear. This is Blue. Cadence. Rye's been with us the whole time, but Rye stays right at my hip, so she's very hard to get on the TV. She's my puppy. So all the pups are doing great. You can see we still have some construction going on in the water department. We have made progress, and so the hole is not quite as big as it was, but we're getting there and hope to have it all completed and up and running for lunch with the long ears so that all of our visitors can see that. We'll walk over here, and this will be a quick stop today because this Q pen, which is where all of our jacks were, is officially empty. I just bumped into the gate. So we moved Shadow, Jordan, Mickey, Milo, and Charlie yesterday. We did use this pen for Rolo to be sedated for a trim and to have his teeth floated yesterday. So we had a busy vet day between the vet seeing Peanut and Sally and Mirage up in the top pen, and then saw Rolo here and saw Shadow. And good morning, Kim. I miss you. I can't wait for your leg to heal so you can come out and see us. So all these guys are moved. We did do a little bit of dividing and conquering. Put donkeys in where we felt that they were going to have the best success and where we can continue to monitor. We still have Shadow on some meds, but he needed to be in a pen where he could get some good movement and exercise. And so he got moved to this pen, and he'll get to go out to pasture every day. Mickey, Milo, and Jordan are in here as well because we seem to have a collection of minis at the moment. And so we let all the minis live together. With all of these guys being recently castrated, there are some dynamics as far as pens and who's responsible and who's in charge, and a little bit of posturing, we'll call it. But at the moment, everybody's quiet. We've had some talking. This is Abbott and Costello. You guys say hi. This is Mickey, Milo. Here is Zephyr. And Rolo with his freshly trimmed hooves. And Jordan. And up here we have Lenny and Zeta and Jack. These guys are all pretty chill, and they'll let me just come eat with you. Yeah, we can have breakfast together. Hi, here's Lenny, and here's Zeta, and here's Jack. I've got my hands on his ears. Give him a little rubby. So we're fly treatment underway here. These guys all received sand treatment last week. A little bit of posturing going on. Here is Miss Maisie Daisy. You got your own trough today, Mama. You got your own trough today. How are you? You say good morning? It's a loud night around here, wasn't it? All these new boys here. So Milo is up here getting a drink. And then we'll walk and we'll see. Here's Max. Max, say hi. Good boy, buddy. You found a spot to eat. Pablo found a spot to eat. He's got the portagrazer feeder this morning. Hi, Pablo. How you doing, mister? How you doing? These guys are all starting to shed. So we're doing lots of brushing at the moment. So they're getting lots of hands-on a daily basis, which is wonderful due to their treatments. There's Astro walking by. Miss Minnie, she's starting to shed. She is all different colors at the moment. She usually sheds out to be almost white. That spot on her butt has gotten really black. I actually thought that she was Freckles and had escaped to the wrong pasture yesterday. Here is Mr. Niner. Say good morning. Here is Genevieve. And here is Shadow. Good boy, buddy. So Shadow's over here now and settling in, and he found a spot to eat at the trough, which is great. I gave him a little spot by himself this morning because he was kind of tucked off in a corner by himself. So that's a big thing when we merge pens together, is that we want to make sure that everybody is getting the opportunity to eat and they're getting plenty of food, and that the bullying and things like that that happen doesn't eliminate them from being able to thrive and to get the food and water that they need. So so far we're doing pretty well with that in this pen. I did see everybody eat. We have lots of options. You can see we have lots of feeding troughs that are out there. So everybody eating away, drinking away, and we'll continue to monitor that to make sure that they're doing well. As we walk to the other pen, give me 1 second, it'll be loud. Sorry for the chains. Can't make them quieter. If you saw our Facebook post and saw our jailbreak, there's a reason why we have all of our chains and latches, and our jailbreak wasn't as bad as it looked in the picture, although the picture did draw quite a lot of attention and it was very funny, so that's why I posted it. When that crew broke out, they actually went into what we call our breezeway, and our breezeway is fully contained on all ends with gates and panels and fencing, so they really didn't make it very far. They had opportunity to run in a space that they didn't run in, so that's why they were running. But they did not get very far, so everybody is safe and returned to where they belong. We have volunteers underway now here in the back, which is great. Everybody's still eating. And this pen, we have not only Charlie back here from the Q pen that we just walked to, but good morning. We have all of the outlaws merged together with the back pen. So there are a lot of donkeys in here at the moment. You can see Gladys is in her pen and she's eating. She gets daily breakfast. She has trouble processing hay, so she gets beet pulp and senior feed, and her fly medication is in there as well. This is Fawn. Hi, Fawn. Yeah, good morning. So volunteers are here and they're cleaning. It is Volunteer Appreciation Week, and hopefully you saw our video clip that we posted yesterday of many of our volunteers who come out to Burro Base Camp on a regular basis and help keep these guys going and help keep our pens clean and a safe environment for all these guys to live. We do greatly appreciate our volunteers. This is our arena pen, which is sponsored, good morning, this year by Community Banks of Colorado. And we are grateful for that sponsorship. We did just renew our sponsorship with the 2 Mile High Club for 2026, and they are event sponsors for Lunch with the Long Ears and Apples and Asses and Wild Ass Yoga. Thank you very much to the 2 Mile High Club and our dear friends up there. We're looking forward to seeing all you guys at Donkey Derby Days. And Renee Burton, American Family Insurance. continued sponsor. I think this is her 3rd year sponsoring us. And she provides countless hours of help as well. You'll see her in the volunteer reel. So just want to give a big shout out and a thank you to everybody. We are still accepting sponsors for 2026 as well as specifically for our 2026 events. Parker Porta Potty is sponsoring our events once again, which is fantastic. They service our potty that's on site every day, but they also generously donate an extra potty for us to have while we're here for events. So thank you to them. And we'll continue to watch the event on Facebook, show interest so that you can see the posts that are coming in through there and updates as well. But you can see all these guys are merged together. That is Bo from the Outlaws that's walking across right now. Percy, who is already in this pen, right behind him. So everybody commingled. We had a little bit of posturing when we moved in, but everybody is getting along pretty well. Charlie probably has the biggest challenge right now because he came into a very big group and he's trying to find a space to eat. So I did give Charlie a completely separate spot to eat this morning. That is Jessie that's over by Gladys checking out her food. And we'll go up here and see if I can put Kathleen on the spot and put her on live. Kathleen, you want to say hi to the world? I'm on live. It's Volunteer Appreciation Week. Say hello. So Kathleen is one of our dedicated Tuesday volunteers. Sometimes she's here on other days, right? Yes, this is Taz.
Everybody's very friendly because I brought carrots.
Yeah.
You know how that works.
Yep. So that's what we got. We got bulls and
the little baby cow running around frolicking this morning.
yeah, everybody is a little bit feisty around here these days. So we will hope to go live from our event later today. Like I said, just wanted to give you an update and show you everybody. Here is Charlie. So he's still surviving. He did get some food this morning. Here's Tazzy. You get to go on the trailer in a little bit, buddy. We wish you a great Tuesday. Please like, comment, share. Look at our reel that we posted yesterday. And then check out our events. And we hope you can join us. So have a great Tuesday, and we'll talk to you soon.